And now for something completely machinima. Hello, and welcome to this special episode of Now for Something Completely Machinima. I'm actually here just to talk to you briefly about a Lit Fuse production that was filmed as a vlog of the Machinima Film Festival way back in 2007. Now, I was actually looking for some films to discuss with one of my PhD students who is particularly interested in the source community. And I happened to go back into some archives that I have, and I found a film that Lit Fuse production team had evidently shared with me a number of years ago. It's actually a vlog of their trip to the Machinima Europe Film Festival, which I directed and ran. Anyway, I contacted Lit Fuse and asked their permission to release it on our channel. There's a couple of really interesting things on the video that I think are worth highlighting. Obviously, the first thing being that it was really great to see the crew at the event way back then. The second was that I hadn't remembered that the festival was the first time their award-winning film Ignis Solis was shown in public. Now you can see it being introduced here on this video by Paul Marino, who was the CEO of the Academy of Machinima Arts and Sciences. And in here, you can see the fun they had filming the showcase of their own film. They were also evidently there to see another of their now well-known shorts, which was called The Ballad of Black Mesa. And on top of that, it was great to see and recall the fabulous evening that we had at the awards ceremony, which they also filmed. Not so much the handing out of the awards, but the live performance by the Sancho Plan, who live puppeteered their characters through the instruments they played, and also the VJ, who put together a playlist made up from everyone's machinimas that had been submitted to the festival. It really was a great evening. I remember it, bits of it quite well, I suppose. And then there's a very brief glimpse at the end of me with Friedrich Kirchner, Hugh Hancock, Paul Giannicola, and Kerry Seabrook of the Ill Clan, Alex Chan. I think it was the only time Alex ever participated in a live discussion about his work, The French Democracy, when he came over to the UK to do that at one of the streams that we put together. And the others are various kind of filmmakers who won awards on the night. There's also in there Anne Garner, who was the marketing director of Movie Storm, which also launched at the event back in 2007, and Richard Grass, who, along with Friedrich, Hugh, and Paul, were the key team behind Amas. Anyway, enjoy. It's a few minutes long. It's unedited by us apart from the introduction here. It's a pity you don't get too much about their thoughts directly, other than through the lens, which is, I think, Robert Stoneman's work. And the others are Zack, Scott, and who? I'm not 100% sure because I can't quite remember, but I think it might be Ben Hundley. Anyway, enjoy. And on the show notes for this bonus episode, I will put the link to the Machinima Europe program, which some of you might find of interest. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.
rolling.
Just needs to know that she can't go around hurting people without there being consequences.
Hotel.
She'll grow up to be a very nice young lady. And I gotta make understood. This is a one-time thing due to very special circumstances. Understood. I get back there.
And this is Jordan. The tea making facilities. We'll make us a cup of tea, Sancho.
This is the kettle. This is a TV, as you can see. This is a lamp. So you can see.
We didn't put that on there, they put that on there when we got here.
Yep.
Come.
This is where the magic happens.
Glorious tea.
That's a good cup of tea. Well, it will be anyway. No! Let's get this beauty on.
That's it.
That's it.
We'll just wait.
Come get your tea.
You again for even coverage.
Oh, tea!
Chocolate
Enjoy it.
What's got sugar?
They're full of sugar.
Chocolate tea.
You're welcome, you bastard.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
How much we spend trying to stay looking younger, but we all ignore
Yeah, you don't do it very well.
Pearl drops replenishing whites with liquid calcium.
Oh, you can't.
Where's Michael?
Where's
Michael?
That shit. Could have told me that was there.
Oh, mate, you left one in there.
Still like rain, just like towards Western. I'll do just around 14.
Where are we going?
We're going down to the university for the festival, the Machinima Europe Festival.
Lead the way. Let's go. You got your card?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got the card. That's my card.
I got the card in my goal.
No, that's done that.
We found a taxi.
Yeah, we've got to get
Are we?
to the...
Why are we paying it downstairs?
Because they can order us.
Son. Quick!
Ladies first. Your man just behind.
That'll be me then.
So how are you doing, Rob?
I'm doing fine.
Where are you now?
Do you order a taxi now?
Do that after or?
Yeah. Well, it's not good.
Well, you're all doing it.
Just ask for a taxi. I just want a taxi to the university.
How far is the university?
Are you walking there?
I don't know. There you go, we're getting a taxi.
You get a taxi, it will take about 5 minutes in a
Okay.
taxi.
Okay. Can we order a taxi here?
Yeah, there's a free taxi phone just by the trolleys over there.
Okay, please. Thank you. Oh wow, it rings automatically.
Yo.
Right, thank you. Bye. That is a cool phone. It rings up.
How long ago?
It's coming around now. Like, it's out now.
Sit down.
Instantly.
Yeah, let's go outside, because I'm a bit hot. This is what we're in for. Come on. I'll do the sound effects. I'm spitting all over everything. Will do. Actually, what the hell? I'm doing Lord of the Rings.
We're from Ballad of Black Mesa to Combination to Lord of the Rings.
Whoops. Well, that's what we're in for.
What's going on today?
The Machinima Europe Festival. Yeah. So, like, we're all entered into the festival, hopefully gonna win an award. And
Don't mind with filming, Eddie?
you don't mind, do you?
I don't mind. I won't take pictures.
It's not gonna be on TV or anything.
That's alright.
But
It's
it
on our
will be on the
website.
internet.
Only a few million views.
So that's going to be worse than the television because the whole world will be on it.
That's okay. You'll be famous as a cool taxi driver.
I've shaved today as well.
Oh, good.
Just for the occasion.
Comes up in HD as well.
Reception, and I have to talk to the receptionist. And there's balloons there, so.
Yeah, so
That's the one.
Oh, registration. Aye. This would be where we would be awesome and stuff. Hold on. How much? Get the content.
Might have £5 notes if you don't have the change.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, you guys have a good.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks, mate.
I dropped 20 pence.
Well, hello. Do we register? Yeah.
And so my friend
No,
you're on the
Robert Stoneman.
And I was like, what are you, Robert? I don't need to much to do with that. Yep. Just a badge. So I just have to wear the badge for security. What's your name? Say that again?
They get the VIP bags, I think. They're in the red, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
there you go.
Cheers.
It was gross. I can't finish it.
So good.
So I'm just
You get it back.
tastes like
Thanks.
jelly.
He's under what? Your Amazon
You need a
Rice
badge
Book?
for that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Gotta put it on.
I got my sticker. I'm a visitor.
Alright, let's go.
There you go.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to David, thank you to Andrew for quite a fine introduction for this morning. How is everybody doing? Everybody got their coffee on and feeling fresh? Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be out here. We've been doing this Machinima stuff for quite some time, and it's just great to be here and see all the interest in Machinima and how it's kind of finding it's culturally resonating pretty widely at this point. So again, my name is Paul Marino. I'm a Machinima practitioner. Specifically, I've been working in Machinima since 1997. So 10 years of Machinima, yeah, it's pretty interesting that we're here at this point. Hugh Hancock and I were just talking last night, and I'll have the pleasure to listen to him later. And we were just talking about how Machinima got to where it is and how he contacted me all those years ago, thinking about the stuff that we were doing in the game Quake. And while it was a lot of fun because we were both Quake players, we knew that there was something a little bit more to it. And that really comes up to like what is Machinima about? What is, why are we here? What do we get to as far as doing this stuff in game engines? Just by raising hands, how many people have heard of Machinima like within the last year or so, know of it? All right, keep those hands raised for all those people with those hands. Keep those hands raised for a second. Now, of all those people with their hands raised, How many of them can actually explain to their friends what it is? All right, all those hands going down. Those few are staying up. Okay, good. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be talking about that this morning. It's a pretty simple thing, actually. The concept is pretty simple. Basically, Machinima is making films inside a 3D virtual world, right? We model this world after the virtual worlds and model them after what's in our real life. And while they have usually some kind of fantasy setting or something that makes it extraordinary, we really can apply the filmmaking practice within those worlds. And it's really a liberating kind of thing. Anyone who's made a film in the real world knows how much effort it takes. Even if you were to do an independent film on your own, it still requires equipment and timing and friends, and it's, even if you're looking just for small parts here and there, it's still an effort. Machinima provides that, and it's not to say it takes away all the effort, but a lot of the constraints are pulled away. You don't need to worry about weather. You don't need to worry about gravity. Your friends can be located all across the world. And so that it's a significant or profound difference to a way to create art, to be expressed. And when we first started making movies, which again was in the game Quake, this is what we kind of had seen. That we were seeing some of the constraints of the filmmaking practice kind of fall away. So when you're out there talking about Machinima to your friends and family, you can say, well, what is Machinima? Well, it's filmmaking in a 3D virtual world. And slowly that kind of meaning is really starting to kind of drive home to a lot of people. They're starting to understand what virtual worlds are. There's no kind of preface to that. You don't have to start explaining what's a virtual world. That's also coming into the larger kind of understanding of what entertainment is about. Clive Thompson, who's a journalist for the New York Times in the States, he did an article about Machinima 2 years ago, and I pulled a quote from it because I think it really kind of hits home. And he writes, more than just a cheap way to make an animated movie, Machinima allows game players to comment directly on the pop culture they so devotedly consume. And it's really true. That's yet one more way that Machinima also finds its voice. People are taking this really accessible way of creating films, and they're using it kind of as it's kind of, I don't know, everybody calls it mashup, but in some ways it is. They're able to take all these different pieces of culture, whether it be film or music or even the games themselves, and kind of use it as a creative filter of sorts to get their opinion and their thoughts out there. So it does have a lot of, it's very poignant to a lot of people out there who like games and want to use it for storytelling purposes. All right, here's the best part of the whole thing. Clips of Machinima. We can talk about Machinima until we're blue in the face, Lord knows I do that. But it's really cool seeing what's been worked on over the years. And what we're going to do is we'll look at some clips that have been created over the past 10 years, the past year, and they're using the Team Fortress 2 and Half-Life 2 as kind of the source for the work they do. They're an extremely talented bunch of guys, and they bring a really high level of production value to the work that they're doing. We're going to see a clip right now from their latest film, which was released just this past week, Ignis Solis, which for me had kind of vaguely means burn alone in Latin, features Team Fortress 2, which again is something else that just got released this past week. And it focuses on a particular character in the game called the Pyromaniac, or Pyro. And it's a really interesting film to watch. They're actually using both music as well as blocking to really give a sense of solitude to the character and to this whole film. coming out this morning, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day, and it's going to be a great festival, so definitely check out as much of it as you can. Thanks a lot.
Miles?
I think Natalie's going to the
Yes, that's it.
That is Ballad of Black Mesa by those guys over there, Lit Fuse, which is really it's fascinating because, of course, it's almost an example of found art within Machinima. I'm correct in thinking every single sound there is from the game directly.
From the game,
yeah, just awesome stuff. That film just blew me away when I first saw it. It's got incredibly sophisticated use of not just editing but colour correction. You've got that lovely sepia tint in there. The sheer quality, I still don't know how you guys and Zack actually achieve that kind of quality of image, let alone the tremendously sophisticated way that the film put together. Some of the really haunting images are just marvellous. Mighty Crane joined forces with Lit Fuse Films, who are another of the top Half-Life 2 movie making studios recently, and I believe they are lurking up there in actual fact. And they've got a couple, is it one or two films you guys have in the running?
Just one, it's Ballad of Black Mesa.
Ballad of Black Mesa, which you may possibly be seeing a little later.
Shit. Can I use the card quick?
Yeah, I might wallet.
It's in my wallet. Are you going to be downstairs?
I'll wait for you here.
Okay.
Dun dun dun. Here we are.
I'm not sure. Seems to be enough.
I'm good, thank you. Okay. Oh, sorry.
You know, the university bosses, that would be good, yeah. I think it's worth successful. Gameplay.
Guys, if you're on this side of the frame, concentration, focus now, focus. If you're on this side, very slightly turning that way. And if you're on this side, very slightly turning that way. As we're being... Here we go. Okay. That's me. Let me just check to make sure everyone's in focus. Oh, Tracy's got her eyes closed. Tracy, you got her eyes closed on 3 of the shots. Let's go one more time. Here we go. So we'll airbrush some eyes in. Okay, looking this way.
Having a wonderful time.
Oh, foul somebody flash. Now my flash.
Have you done this before?
Creativity. And so, as we go at technology is obviously more and more difficult. Computer technology is changing so rapidly, but you have no choice except to try to go after it. And if you go after it vigorously enough, and with the help of the federal government, which we now have, the Justice Department is very aggressive helping us going after the illegal file sharing network, you eliminate